Welcome back, everyone, to TV5 News at 9. I hope you've been having a great growing season. We've taught you everything from raised beds to the perfect soil and so much more. I hope you've been following along with us and have been planting, and hopefully you have vibrant flowers. That's what we're going to learn more about today, is how to feed flowers. I have Justin Morgan here with Morgan Composting. We're at Maple Hill Nursery in Midland, and of course, you know, once you got the flowers planted, what else do you need? Where do you go from there, Justin?
Well, no, this is great. You know, that's a lot of questions we get. You know, we got the flowers, we got the hanging baskets. Mother's Day passed us now.
Yeah.
You know, what do we do to feed it? You know, if you use the 201, the Flower Dew 201, to either top dress that, fill it up a little bit if you have to, and then you could come in if you wanted a granulated product. That's a food, so it's a 765. It's an organic material. It's got 5% calcium in there. Dairy Dew's in there, so you can sprinkle that in there also.
Very good.
So if you're past all that, or you got flower beds or a lot of them, you can also use a bloom blaster. And this is super easy to use. You just put your hose in the end of it, and then you take it and you'd want to like crisscross it. You do not want to water with it because it is a fertilizer, and you could take a chance on burning. So make sure you crisscross it and water it like that. Also in the bloom blaster, there's kelp in there, and then fulvic acid, and that's really just to help that plant immunity, and it's the minerals that really make these colors pop, and that's what we focus on at Morgan Composting a lot. Very good.
So just to reiterate, the crisscrossing is kind of a good technique to know and have?
Yeah, if you just crisscross it and just, instead of holding it on there and watering it, crisscross it with that, and then this is kind of like that quick green up, that sprint, making it go quick, and then if you want more of a marathon to feed the soil, to feed the roots, then you want to kind of lean on the Healthy Garden. You can use them both. You know, just make sure you look at the back of the bag and use it appropriately in your flower bed and or in your hanging basket.
Very good. When you are monitoring your flowers, how do you know when they need to be fed? Yeah, it's a great question. Anytime you look at your flowers, if they start yellowing or turning like a light green, you know, it's time to give them some food. Like the color part, you mean?
The color, yeah. The leaves on there, the color. Right. So really kind of dialing that in, and as people are out there watering it, just kind of pay attention to them, and then if it starts looking a little like lighter green than you think it should be, it's probably time to feed them. All right, what if you planted Flower Dew? If you planted Flower Dew 201, you can obviously just, a lot of times if you put it that 8 inches thick, you may not need a fertilizer to come over top. They may be just growing out. If they look healthy, happy, and everything is going good, you know, just enjoy them. But if you feel that the coloring is kind of tabling off a little bit, then you can come in and feed them with one of these two products. Okay, I wasn't sure because I was going to ask too also, can you use one of these products and then just leave it alone? But it seems either or, right? Either or. In the flower beds, you know, if you're working with Mother Nature in the flower beds, then that Flower Dew 201, you got the help from Mother Nature. If you're in a confined space with like a hanging basket, eventually you may run out of nutrient because it's only in a smaller pot compared to like a big flower bed outside. If you planted anything else in with these flowers in the ground, say instead of a pot or plant or hanging vase or whatever you want to call it, what can you do? What should you do then? For feeding wise, if you wanted to come in with those raised beds, you could come in with the Healthy Garden. In that case, and again, that's what I was saying. It's more of a marathon at that point. This is going to feed that throughout the day and night, all the time. It's going to be there for a while. You know, and if you can see the bottom, there's a granulated form, so it's real easy to like a teaspoon around each plant and just sprinkle in there, scratch it in, and water it in, and then you can go ahead and, you know, enjoy it better and come down to Maple Hill. It's a beautiful location down here. Chuck's been with us for a long time. He believed in us way before anybody else, and we just really appreciate Maple Hill and Chuck, and they have just a gorgeous, as you can see, a gorgeous place here. They must be using some of this Flower Dew because I see lots of vibrant colors behind us. And I've seen it around our neighborhoods too, so it's good to see. And just going back to feeding the flowers, is there a specific rule of thumb in terms of time frame? How often you should do that? Yep, as time frame, you can use the bloom blaster every 7 to 14 days. And then of course in the hot heat during the day and stuff, try not to do it during the day. Try to do it early in the morning or later at night and feed with that. As far as your granulated side, because it's in the soil, you can do that all day, all night. Very good. All right, Justin, anything else that we should know about feeding our flowers? No, I think that covered a lot of it. We're just excited this year, and things are going well, and you know, everything is just producing right now, and we're able to enjoy all the hard work we put in the spring. All right, and hopefully you guys learned a thing or two too from Justin, and I know I have, so this is really great to see. And be sure to stick with us as we continue to talk about, you know, feeding your flowers, also your vegetables, and we're going to take a look at lawn care as well, so stick with us.